Hey guys, it's Caitlin and today I'm coming to you with a tag video. So today I'm going to be doing the ruler of books tag, and if I had a crown I'd wear it, but I don't. I considered making one, but that'd be too much of an effort for the time being, so we're gonna go without a crown today. Just a little bit of like updating before I start. I am changing the days that I'm gonna be uploading. I used to upload on Wednesdays. I upload on Thursdays sometimes because like the couple days before Wednesday they're just getting really hectic for me, and trying to film and then find the time to upload as well, it's just getting really bad, and Wednesday is just not a good time for that. So I'm going to be changing the days to Monday so that I have all week to film. And while you're probably just like, yeah, but like if you film on Wednesday you've got all week until Wednesday to film and upload and everything, but like I don't know, Wednesday it's just, it hasn't been working out for me recently. I don't know why. So yeah, let's get into the tag. So the first question is, what book would you make everyone read? Am I allowed to pick more than one book? Okay, I have 4 books that I want to show you guys. Don't know if that's allowed in this video, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna be a rebel, #rebellion up in here. First book is Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. I have already recommended this book on this channel when I was doing my review for this series. Pick it up. This is about a girl named Allie, and after her family dies, she figures out that zombies are real. Shit happens. But it's really interesting shit to read about. The next book I'm sure everyone here has read, but it is Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. And if you haven't read it, where have you been? I mean, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I only read this a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Throne of Glass is about an assassin named Selena Sardothian who is in a competition against 23 other assassins and warriors trying to become a king's champion to win her freedom of her jail sentence. Everyone must read this, for I am the ruler of books. This is my new crown. Ooh, let's not do that again. Next book, I don't actually have the first one because I'm lending it out to a friend who's starting to read it, but that is the Blue Blood series by Melissa Dela Cruz. My friend had been recommending this to me since year 7. I didn't read it until last year, so like 4 years going on there that I didn't read this, but I have read it and I freaking loved it. This is about a girl named Skylar Van Allen who finds out that she's one of like the high society blue blood vampires in New York, and it's about how her life just completely changes ever since she finds out that fact, and it's really cool. The last book you can probably guess if you think you know what it is. You're probably right, it's Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. No surprise there. It's about a Dhampir named Rose Hathaway and her best friend Lyssa Dragomir, who is a Moroi, and it's about their lives once they get dragged back to a vampire school called St. Vladimir's Academy in Montana. And it's just about everything that happens in their world. So, you know, vampires, like you got the good ones, you got the bad ones. Question 2 is, what would you abolish in book construction? So the thing that I want to ban when it comes to book construction is when authors give kind of like recommendations or little reviews on like the front cover or the back of a book, and they compare it to another series. Like, what are the connections between like the audiences, between the books themselves? And the one book that I could find that's an example of that is Legend by Marie Lu. On the back here it says, Legend will give Hunger Games fans something worthwhile to read. Question 3 is, what author would you commission to write you any book? I think I'd have to go with either Rochelle Mead or Cassandra Clare on this one, because both of them are fantastic authors. I love all of their works. I mean, I would have said like Sarah J Maas. With authors like those, I haven't read all of their works, and with these authors, I've read like every book by them almost. So I feel like I know their writing style the best out of all the other books on my shelves, so I'm definitely gonna have to go with either one of these 2 authors. Like, if I could combine them and make like one mega author, that would be really cool. Question 4 is, what book would you demote to the library basement to make room for more books? I actually have 2 books for this question because I couldn't make up my mind between the 2. The first one is Forever for a Year by B.T. Gottfried. This was one of the first books that I ever hauled on this channel, and I was so excited to read it that it was the first one I actually read after doing that haul. And I didn't review it because I forgot to take notes while I was reading it. I didn't even finish this book. I hated it that much. No offense to the author, I'm sure that other people would have loved this book, but for me it really wasn't my thing. I mean, it sounds awesome when you read the blurb. It's like all the different firsts, like first kiss, first love, first everything else, first breakup, everything stuff like that. It sounded really cute, like a really nice contemporary, and then I started reading it and it's just it was really cringeworthy to read this from my point of view. You can find that book in the basement if you're looking for it. The second book that can join Forever for a Year in the Basement is Winter's Light by M.J. Hurl. This is book 2 in the Winter Shadow series. Now, Winter Shadow was freaking amazing. I don't think a lot of people have heard about this little duology series. There's supposed to be a third one coming out. I read this in primary school and I freaking loved it. I read it around the same time as Fallen by Lauren Kate, and I really loved it. I read this over and over that many times and I bawled my eyes out while I was reading it. I looked it up on Goodreads and found out that there was a book 2 coming out. Shit all happened in this book. Like, I just feel that the entire time it was just dragging on for the entire novel. Give me the third one. Let's chuck those in the basement and throw away the key, because I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Book 5 is what cover artist would you commission to make a mural? I'm trying not to go with any repeats here, otherwise I probably would have chosen one of the other ones that I said earlier on in this video. But I have 2 books for this answer. The first one is whoever designs the books for Huntley Fitzpatrick's books, because first off, just look at that spine. That is a beautiful spine. And then the cover. You see this beautiful, beautiful cover. It's stunning. I love it so much. And then the second book that I have is Die For Me by Amy Plum. I mean, just look at this. Just admire the beautifulness of this cover. Both of these covers are insanely beautiful and I would definitely choose these authors to paint a mural. Like, question 6 is what character's face would you put on a coin? This is actually kind of an easy question and I don't have the book, otherwise I would show you, but Will Herondale. William frickin' Herondale would go on like a bazillion coins and I would keep them all to myself so that I could just admire his beautiful face. The last question in this tag is which book would you award the Ruler of Books 2016 prize to? Now, I don't know if this has to be a book that was released in 2016, because if so, I don't have any of those. No, really. I'm not too good with the new release kind of thing. I kinda jump on the bandwagon a bit later than most people. But if I did have to choose one that was released in 2016, I would go with Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The book actually isn't in here because I'm still reading it. But if I had to pick a book that didn't come out in 2016, I think that for this one I would have to go with Queen of Shadows, because this book, my heart, man, my heart, it hurts so much. But yeah, this would definitely have to be my like Ruler of Books 2016 prize winner. Yeah, that concludes this little tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to subscribe, then hit that button down there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.